we talk about the recent scoop on Harper's Bazaar, the story of us, Miu and Tun. I know the title is so like attention grabbing, where you're like, oh my gosh, you're like anticipating whether or not like this scoop is going to be like a full reveal about the nature of their relationship, and which is something that people have been wondering and questioning and asking for so long. I know like the pressure, especially in Thailand, it's just so real, the pressure on both of them. But I think Harper Bazaar, I think they did like a great job, like a very classy job in keeping it like really interesting and very respectful of boundaries. Response that Miu and Tun they gave that I think is just very telling in terms of like their bond and their lifestyle and when they hang out with each other. So this is just a few examples. For example, like they were talking about fashion, and Tun would be talking about like, oh, you know, how he loves Korean fashion and he likes anything that's lightweight. And then me was like, handbags, you have so many handbags. And then Tun was like, yes, a crossbody, shoulder bags, blah, blah, blah. I don't like dressing up so much, so I focus on like bags instead. And this is when me was like, you know, I bought him a new bag last year and I only saw him use it once. And the problem is not about how often he uses it, but when he wanted it, he was whining a lot. So when I finally bought it for him, he just rarely used it. And then Thun was like, whoa, hold on. You know, I used it 5 times. And he was like, in the entire year. You know, and as a reader, you're like reading and you're chuckling and giggling with them. But then you're getting like, hold up, you know, like they buy bags for each other. But then it can be that, you know, they're very close and, you know, best friends can give each other nice things. Or like when they're talking about food, like what their favorite food is. And then Thun's like, yeah, I enjoy Thai food, Chinese food, Japanese and Korean food. And their latest is like Peruvian food, says Thun. And me was like, you know, we ate that in Canada, how like he points it out. And then me was like, the restaurant we ate in Miami was good too. And then there's like the question of like planning trips together, you know, and he was like, you know, Thun is like over planning and he's like the one in charge of the trip, and the itinerary is also nice. And Thun was like, you know, I can be a bit obsessive compulsive, and when we travel, I want the best things at the best price. It has to be like cost effective. You could really tell that their bond is real. Their relationship, or how close, how tight they are, is no lie. And the fact that they added, you know, their personal experience and their characteristics that people can relate to is just so endearing. And I think that's why, you know, people can relate, and that's why they attract so much fan base. Considering like they know each other from this industry, I mean, that is just so admirable. What they have is like so gold.